Yeah? Can you hear that? That sound can only mean one thing. It's finally Christmas time here in Japan, at long last. Now, if you've ever wondered what people in Japan eat on Christmas, wonder no more. Because it's KFC. Okay, in all seriousness, KFC is actually a pretty big Christmas tradition here in Japan. Now, if you're like most non-Japanese people, you're probably wondering how this actually started. And there's actually a couple different accounts. The first is that Takeshi Okawara, a former CEO of KFC here in Japan, marketed KFC as a traditional American Christmas dinner, which of course is completely true. I really hope you caught the sarcasm in my voice there. The second is just that he overheard some foreigners trying to find a substitute for turkey, which is difficult to find here in Japan, and they decided on chicken, and that's where he got the idea. The third is that he went to a school dressed up as Santa, and based on the kids' reactions, actually got the idea of KFC for Christmas in Japan. The third one, where he visited the school, is actually the official explanation given on KFC's Japanese website. So the team here at J Travels, and by team I mean me, myself, and I, decided to, see what all the hype was about, and splurged on a KFC original flavored party bucket. So this big thing was about 4,000 yen, or so just under $40. I'm actually kind of excited, because this is something I've been hearing about for the past 2 years in Japan, and this is my first time trying it. But before that, it wouldn't be fried chicken without beer. Only the finest here at J Travels. All right. And with that said, I'm going to start opening my big party box. So let's start at the top with this. A handwritten note that says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas in Japanese. And it's basically just telling me, thank you for visiting the store today and have a great Christmas. What's actually inside this? Based on the shape, it looks like the cake, but you don't start off with desserts. Oh, wow, that's actually nice. That plate. I'm kind of surprised. And an easel. I wonder if there's some kind of like poster in this or something. Or not poster, like some kind of plaque or something. Okay, and this looks like it'll be the rest of the food. Or the actual food. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. This is insane. I'm gonna have enough chicken here for like the next 3 days. As expected at KFC. I really should have put something down on my kotatsu before this, but too late now. I guess I can put it on here. So here's the chicken. Under the chicken. Whoa. Forks, of course. A Christmas cake. Oh, that is another big thing in Japan, is eating Christmas cake. So this is some chocolate cake with powdered sugar on top. And last, I actually ordered some gratin, which looks really good. I'm actually really surprised at how good this looks. I don't have high expectations for KFC. let's start with the chicken, of course. Ooh, that looks so good. Mmm. It's pretty good. I have to say, I was always really impressed by fried chicken here in Japan. The fried chicken you get at konbinis, at restaurants, is always really good. Another big difference between Christmas in Japan and Christmas overseas is that Christmas in Japan is much more of a romantic holiday, you know? Meant for couples. I say that as I'm eating fried chicken by myself in my apartment, drinking beer. Anyway, since it's reserved for couples, many people will actually go out for a fancy dinner or to a hotel buffet, as dining options have increased in Japan over the past 10, 20 years. I should mention that the KFC tradition started in 1970. After they go out to a fancy dinner, many people will go see illuminations or take a nice walk around the city and just, enjoy their time together and talk. This is opposed to Christmas in the West, where it's much more of a family-centered holiday. This difference between Christmas in Japan and Christmas overseas might also be why a lot of Japanese people actually still have to work on Christmas Day. Even me. I had to work today for, I guess it was only 2-3 hours maybe? But still, the whole idea of working on Christmas did not sit right with me. And I was not bitter at all. Not at all. Big family gathering holidays in Japan are actually more reserved for Obon, or still kind of New Year's. New Year's is still kind of a romantic holiday, as couples can go to Hatsumode together, the first prayer of the year, first shrine prayer, or they can go home and visit their families. There's no way I can eat all this chicken by myself. But, on a side note, I really hope you like Mariah Carey and Last Christmas, or the song Last Christmas, because during December in Japan, that's all you hear whenever you go out shopping. And it's not just the original versions. No, you hear remixes, covers, everything you can think of. Which is about as fun as it sounds. Before I fill up on chicken, I'm actually going to try the gratin. I can't open it. Ugh. So my gratin's actually cold, so I'm going to go microwave this real quick. Alright, my gratin's heated up, so it's time to give it a try. So being alone on Christmas is actually, I don't know if it's a good thing, considered a good thing, or a bad thing in Japan, but it's such a thing that there's actually a Japanese word for it. It's kuribochi, which is a mix of the Japanese word for Christmas, Christmasu, and to be alone, hitoribochi. So no, I'm not kuribochi though. After this video, I'm going out to grab a drink with my friends. So don't worry. Alright. I have to admit, so far I've actually been impressed by this. There's a bunch of chicken. The cake looks really good. Or maybe I should reserve my judgment for after I tried everything. I almost need like a real fork instead of a plastic fork. That's pretty good too, actually. I wasn't sure what to expect from KFC gratin, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Obviously, the top is layered in cheese. I'm pretty sure there's chicken inside, too. Yeah. Obviously, there's chicken inside since it's KFC. And it's quite good. Even has a nice little golden brown ring around the edges to let you know that it's been cooked quite nice. I actually almost like this more than the actual chicken. And now it's time for the main event, the KFC Christmas cake. I have to say, this looks really good. And smells really good too. I wonder how I should do this. I don't want to just be a heathen and stick another fork in here like I did the gratin. So I could probably just cut this up with a fork. Should go right through, I'd imagine. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Mmm. It's good. The icing is very sweet. Here's the cake. Ooh. Kind of just like basic chocolate cake. Mm. That's really good. I take back what I said about the gratin being my favorite part. The chocolate cake is definitely my favorite part. I'm gonna eat another piece. I'm debating what I should eat next. Should I go back to the chicken, eat more gratin, or have another piece of cake? Anyway, please let me know down in the comments below what you think of Christmas in Japan or what you thought of the KFC party box. That'll do it for the video today. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to Jay Travels and smash that like button. I'm actually going to keep eating and drinking beer. A perfect Christmas. So, see you next time and Merry Christmas.